Hey guys, Erica and her fish back here with my fish, and today is Monday. Normally they get a water change on Sunday. I just didn't get to it, but I did test my water. It is at 40 ppm on the nitrate, so I do need to do my big water change. The Java fern is what I ended up picking up from Petco. It was one of their larger pieces for like $13 before tax. It's been doing really well, and I think it's helping with the nitrates, so I do want more. So, excuse me. You see, I did add these river rocks or something. They were in one of those packages with like the red rocks. They're the little diamond jewel things. I was trying to put the rocks around the plant to hold it down, but that wasn't working. So I ended up tying it to one of those rocks with some thread, and it has stayed down for the week. So everything is going great. Jupiter is getting big. They just had some rapashi for dinner. Moving on. Here we have the fry in the quarantine tank. I do have 2 males. And then the surprise fry. It's been doing good. I am scared to push that breeder box down because I know if that little guy gets out of there, these two will eat it. So, and then introducing Ruthless, who totally lives up to her name. I have a mystery snail back there behind the sponge filter, and he has not come out. He's been in there since last night, and she keeps taking jabs at him. So I'm gonna give it maybe one more day to see if they can live together, because that brown algae is coming back. She is a female koi beta I got from Petco, and a little Java fern for her. It's tied to another rock underneath the other ones. I do want more for this tank too. I'm liking the Java fern. I was like, no live plants, but I have finally come to the point where I am ready for it. She is a beauty. And then the boys. Fine and dandy as always. So I did feel bad about taking Bluey to Petco, but it's what had to be done. So I'm going to get started on these water changes, and I will come back when I am finished. Just a quick little view. I like to come down to about the thermometer, and I use this water pump, and I have a 25-foot hose that goes to my sink. I do have a gravel vacuum I use to pull this out, and I did rinse off those intake tubes. So almost time to hook up the python and refill. So I've got my python hooked up here. This is just to refill the water all the way over there. I have an ice gel pack in a Ziploc bag, 2 Ziploc bags, because the cold water from the tap is coming out at 82 degrees and the tank is at 74 right now. So I have the water hitting the ice pack before it goes all the way into the tank, and hopefully that makes it so there's not such a big temperature change. Normally their tank is a little bit higher at about 78, so it can handle about an 80-degree water change without much effect, but it's gotten a lot lower today. It is 67 degrees inside the house right now, so to be continued. I did put in prime, stability, and stress guard. I plucked a dead leaf off of that Chinese evergreen, and I think I'm actually going to leave the Java fern where it was. It did fall over when I changed everything. I had to rake a lot of poop out of there. So I did use my net to grab a lot of that stuff that's floating around, and I just do that periodically as I refill, drain, and then even when I'm finished, because they just never stop pooping. Alright, filters are back on. Sponge filter stays on the whole time. Gel pack is going to stay in there for just a little bit longer. My thermometer is reading 78 degrees. But otherwise, it's all good. This will clear up here in a few minutes. Be able to see clear to the other side. I got a lot of that brown algae off. I'm loving it. So I have this little thing that I put on this magnetic cleaner. This is where it goes on, so that part goes in the tank, and I just scrubbed it. It's awesome. I'm gonna let this clear up and then come back. Alright, there's the finished tank. The goldfish are happy. Everybody else can wait for a water change till tomorrow or even Wednesday. Just don't have the same motivation this week. But the goldfish are good, so that's good. Time for bed. Fishies need to go to bed. Looking clean. Thank you for watching Erica and her fish. You guys stay safe.